Hi, my name is James Anderson. I'm here with the Coachmen Extended Version walk around. On this walk around, what we're going to see is a lot of things that separate the Coachmen brand from a lot of other brands out there. Behind me is a 2018 Freelander 28BH floor plan. This is a brand new floor plan that I want to show you, but before we go on the inside to take a look at this new floor plan, I want to show you a few things on the outside that separate Coachmen from all the other brands out there. We've separated the Freelander into two lines this year. We have what's called the Value Leader package, which is some of our smaller floor plans, and then we've gone with a Premier package, which is going to be some of our bigger floor plans. The options and standards are going to be a little bit different, as you will see on your price sheets or as you're on your dealer's lots, but what we want to focus on today is going to be the actual construction of this motorhome, as well as things that are going to be common in both the Value Leader and the Premier package. To my left here, you'll see that we have an E450 chassis by Ford. It's a V10 6.8 liter. This is going to be available on our bigger floor plans. On the smaller floor plans, you're going to have your Ford E350, which is still going to be the V10 engine, as well as the Chevy 4500, which is going to be a 6-liter V8. And that again will be on the smaller floor plans. On the 350 as well as the 4500, you'll have its 5,000 pound towing capacity. On this E450, you're going to have a 7,500 pound hitch. As you will see, this is a white cab. One of the new features that we've offered this year for 2018 is going to be the fact that you can now get this a painted caramel color, so it'll match what your sidewalls are. So again, that's an option if you'd like to do that. But as we stay here and focus on the standard features and construction like we talked about, the first thing I want to point out is going to be our sidewalls. Our sidewalls is on the outside shell is a Lamilux 4000 high gloss gel coat. It's going to last longer than what a lot of our competition uses, which is a Lamilux 1000 or a Phylon. This high gloss gel coat will last longer in the UV rays and the hot sun. It'll just give it a newer look for longer lasting time. As well as the outside shell, one of the other features that makes this unique is going to be what's on the inside wall, or actually in the wall itself. Most of our competition has put wood as their backers or in their construction of the motorhome, and what we've done is we've used a material called Asdel. Asdel is a composite material that is lighter weight by 50%. It gives you a higher R value by almost 3 times. It's formaldehyde free. It's also going to be a material that's going to absorb sound, so it's going to give you a quieter ride inside the coach. This Asdel is inside the 2-inch sidewall construction, so you've got not only a thicker sidewall in and of itself by being 2 inches instead of 1.5 inches, but it's also a better material inside the walls, and then we use a higher gloss gel coat on the outside. Again, just giving you a motorhome that's going to last longer, giving you the ability to enjoy your motorhome or your investment for longer periods of time. As we move down the coach, I want to point out the fact that not only do we have nice sidewalls, but we've also got a full-length awning. This full-length awning, as you can see by its description, goes the entire length of the motorhome. You'll notice that on all of our floor plans, except for one, the 31BH, our awning will go from the front of the coach all the way to the back of the motorhome. By giving you a larger outdoor living space, you can actually entertain more people. You can sit out here without having to worry about the rain or sunshine beating down on you as much. But also notice, for safety reasons, we've moved the slide out from the passenger side, the activity side, to the driver's side. By moving the slide outs to the opposite side of the motorhome, you don't have to worry about your friends, family, kids running into the corner of a slide out while you're out here enjoying the outdoors. Asdel sidewalls, full-length awning, LED light strip, but also the fact that we have up underneath is something that really entertains or is built for the people that want to do some dry camping. Coachmen builds for all kinds of customers, but one thing we do is really build and focus on that customer that wants to do dry camping. What that means is that customer that wants to get away from the campground, that wants to go out and enjoy the outdoors without having to actually hook up or plug in. And what Coachmen has done is we've given you 3 features that will allow you to do so. The first one is going to be a solar panel prep that is right here. The solar panel prep goes right into your house batteries, and if you want to buy the actual solar panel, you can, and it'll be a 95-watt panel that'll recharge your house batteries in about 7 to 8 hours depending on the intensity of the sun. Along with the solar panel prep is up underneath the motorhome, and that is going to be our holding tanks. We have the largest holding tanks in the business. Our fresh water tank is 50 gallons of fresh water. That's more than everybody else out there. 50 gallons of fresh water is going to be a standard feature on every floor plan, even our 21 footers. The exception is going to be the 27 QB. That floor plan will get a 40 gallon freshwater tank. Also, along with the 50 gallon freshwater tank, solar panel prep, but also we've got a 68 pounds of LP. 68 pounds of LP will again allow you to really enjoy that dry camping, to use your motorhome without having to worry about having to come back to reality or back to civilization, so to speak, to actually refill your tanks up. 50 gallons of fresh water, 68 pounds of LP, largest in the business. Make sure you take advantage of that when you do buy your Coachmen Freelander to really enjoy the outdoors and to get off the grid for a little bit. One of our options is here to my left, and this is going to be our exterior entertainment center. You'll notice that we have the option here for a TV. We also, I want to point out, is the brand of the TV. The brand is Furrion. Furrion is a brand you may not find at the local retail store, but it is a brand that specifically builds for RVs. If you have a chance, go to Furrion's website and check out what they do. But every TV for our motorhomes gets a test. The test is going to be in 3 steps. The first one is going to be a vibration test to make sure the parts actually hold up as you head down the highway. Then it goes through a heat test to make sure it can withstand the extreme temperature you may put it in for the desert, but also it goes on the other side of the extreme weather and does a cold weather test. So the TVs are going to get 3 tests, making sure that your TV, your investment, will actually stand up as you head down the highway and enjoy whatever weather you want to camp in. Also, one thing we've added is going to be an HDMI plug. This HDMI will plug right into your phone, allowing you to plug your phone or stream something from your phone straight onto the TV. So whether it be that football game or the NASCAR race or just a movie that you want to watch and it's already on your phone, you can stream it right through your phone by plugging into right here, and it goes right onto your TV, again allowing you to enjoy something underneath your full-length awning. As we move to the back of the coach, I also want to point out Air Assist. Air Assist is a suspension system that we use by Ride Right. It's going to eliminate a lot of the bottoming out as you head down the highway, maybe hit a deep pothole or hit some bumps. It's going to smooth out the ride for you. But Air Assist suspension now is something you're going to find on our Freelander, especially our bigger ones. Now that we're moving to the back of the coach, there's a few more features I want to show off about the Coachmen Freelander. The first one here is this optional table. This is a camp kitchen table that you can get on some of our floor plans that pulls all the way out. It has telescoping legs, but then when you're ready to put it away, just push 2 buttons, easily slides in, and then you've got it ready for storage. If you didn't want to do the optional table, then you will have another storage access door here. In the back of the coach, as you'll see that we do have a rear access door for our storage, as well as one on the other side. One of the unique things about Coachmen is that we are going to give you at least 2, if not 3 access doors to all your exterior storage in the rear of the coach. This is going to make it very easy for you, the customer, to access anything that's in the outside storage at any time. So 3 access doors, but one thing about our exterior storage is the actual material that we use for our floor. We use a material called Rotocast material. Rotocast is seamless, it's not going to warp, it's not going to change sizes on you or shapes depending on if you go to hot to cold weather. And it also has a weep hole or a drainage hole at each compartment. So if you wanted to use it for an outside cooler, you can do so, fill it up with ice, put your favorite beverage in there, and as the ice melts, it just drains onto the ground. Or if you want to use it for washing your clothes, put your dirty clothes in there, wash them out, and then as that water, mud, dirt, whatever, drains onto the ground instead of dragging that inside the motorhome. You'll also notice in the back of the coach that we have LED lights. LED lights will run the entire way around the motorhome, as well as your backup lights. And up there in the center light, you'll notice that it actually has an integrated backup camera. The backup camera also has a microphone, a one-way microphone, so the person that's back here can communicate efficiently with the person that's driving, letting them know how they're doing or maybe how bad they're doing. Along with the, as we're headed toward the top of the roof, I want to point out one more thing. That's going to be our roof material. We're going to use a TPO material. It comes with a 12-year warranty. It's a fully walkable roof. It's aluminum construction up there again. So you have a rafter at every 16 inches, giving you a great roof, the ability to walk on it, easy to clean because it's got a crown on it as well, so you don't have to worry about puddles up there or anything like that. Now that we're over here on the driver's side of the motorhome, there's a few features I want to point out. The first one is up above, and that is going to be our new slide-out topper awnings. That is an option this year, so if that's something you want to add to your motorhome, make sure you check that box or check out your local retail dealer to see if he's already added that option for you. But the slide-out topper awnings will just make the coach last a little bit longer, protects your slide outs themselves, makes it very easy for you when you're tearing down or setting up. You don't have to worry about cleaning off the slide outs, because as you pull in the slide outs themselves, the slide out top or awnings will roll everything off and onto the ground. Also, a new feature this year is going to be our detachable power cord. This 30 amp power cord is now in a place where you can detach it, you set it up, and when you're done, you can unhook it, unplug it from the motorhome, and then easily store it in your very large exterior storage compartment. Where the previous versions that used to be in a small compartment made it difficult for some to actually store and stow away the power cord. Another new feature for this Premier Package 28BH Freelander is going to be our water workstation. This water workstation is a brand new feature for the Freelander this year. It's going to give you a black tank flush, which is brand new. The black tank flush makes it very easy for you as you're cleaning up, makes it very easy for you as you're cleaning out your holding tanks. Also, you've got plug-ins there for your tank fill, for winterizing, makes it very easy here to winterize, and also there's a small light there as well. So if you are working or setting up at night or tearing down at night or early in the morning, there's a light there to make it easy for you to see what you're doing. Up towards the front of the coach is going to be a standard feature that we've offered for a very long time. That's going to be our 4,000 Awning watt generator. This generator makes it very easy for you, the customer, to actually use the motor home heading down the highway or if you are dry camping or at a campground. Before we go on the inside of the motorhome, there's a few more new options I want to make sure I point out. One of them is going to be, we now offer Equalizer stabilizer jacks as a new feature for the motorhome. So if that's something you want to add to your new Freelanders, make sure you look at that on your dealer's lot or on your invoice, or make sure you check that box if you're speccing one out for yourself. So Equalizer stab jacks is a new option that'll just make it very easy for you as you're setting up, give you a more level coach. We've also added the spare tire as an option. Again, that's something that'll be either stored up underneath the rear of the coach or in the rear storage compartment. So that's something that I want to make sure you pointed out, to make sure you point out, look for if you are interested in those things. Now let's take a few more minutes, let's go on the inside of this motorhome and show you what separates Coachmen from the other brands out there. Now that we're on the inside of the motorhome, I want to show off this brand new floor plan, the 28BH. This 28BH has a lot to offer. As you can see here to my right, we have something called the Salon Bunk. This is something brand new for Class C's that we're very excited to show off, but all it is a simple key in here, and then it's got a motorized bunk room. So if you wanted to run this up to give you more headroom, or if you want to use it for storage, you can run it for storage and then run it all the way up, or if you wanted to have more sleeping capacity, you have the Salon Bunk that'll hold up to 600 pounds. The Salon Bunk is an option, so if that's something you don't want, and you just wanted to have cabinetry running across the back of your slide out, you can do that as well. So there is some different options to go with on this 28BH. But the whole floor plan is a great floor plan, so whether it be just the two of you running across the country, or if you want to take a wide range of people, including your family, this has the ability to either sleep them all or seat them all. Behind me we have here a great selling feature for our motorhome. That's going to be something, it's called a 1.5 transition step. This transition step is the smallest in the business. The fact that it's only 1.5 inches allows us to give you, the customer, a lot of great features that you may not notice, but you will be able to enjoy. The first one is going to be the fact that it's very easy for you, the customer, to go from the front of the coach to the back. So if you're heading down the highway and all of a sudden the passenger wants to step up, turn around and go back to the bathroom, or go get something out of a storage bin, or get something out of the refrigerator, or just change seats simply, it makes it very easy for that customer to go from front to back without having to hit their head or to step up and over a giant step. Along with the very easy transition from front to back of the coach, also allows us to give you the optional swivel seats. The swivel seats will be available for both the passenger and the driver, depending on the floor plan. So make sure you look at the floor plan to see if you can or cannot get that option. But that is available there. The swivel seats would not be available if we did not give you such a small transition step. So these swivel seats just give you more entertainment area for those rainy, dreary days. Everyone wants to pile inside the motorhome. This will allow you to get up to 2 more seating capacity for all your friends and family. Along with those two features, the 1.5 inch transition step also makes it very easy for everybody seated in the back of the coach to actually see out the front windshield. By us lowering the floor here in the back, it allows everybody that's either seated in a chair or a dinette or a sofa to actually see out the front windshield, which is going to eliminate the motion sickness, the car sickness, but also it just allows you, the customer, and all your family and friends to actually enjoy the scenery as you're heading across North America to see whatever you're heading over to see, whether it be the mountains or the rivers or the Great Prairies. Allows you to actually see out the front windshield and enjoy the surroundings. The fourth feature we've already touched on about the 1.5-inch transition step, and that's going to be the fact that we give you 40% more exterior storage on the outside of the coach, because we've moved the step from the front of the coach all the way to the back. And in most cases, you'll see that step underneath the bed, so it's actually hidden and out of the way, but again allows us to give you more exterior storage. Along with the smallest transition step in the business, we've also given you a great feature up above, and that's going to be one of the largest cab overs in the business. This is going to be 95 by 57 inches. Not only is it one of the larger sleeping areas for a bunk, but it's also a great place to store all your belongings, put your boxes, your suitcases, whatever you want to put up here. Makes it very easy for you to put that stuff up here, and you don't have to worry about anything falling down, because we also give you a child safety net to prevent anything from falling down, or if you have that active sleeper, it'll also prevent them from rolling onto the ground. We also have given you a standard ladder. This ladder here is very easy to set up, but makes it very simple attachment. And now either your friends, family, your kids can easily get up into the bunkhouse without having to use your furniture as a stepping stool, or for getting down, you don't have to worry about anyone jumping and landing extremely hard on your floor. They can very easily climb up and down a ladder. With being 95 by 57, it also will hold more weight. The reason we can offer you more weight is because our floor up here is all aluminum. Up underneath our construction, you'll see that we use a floor that's aluminum, where a lot of our competition will use wood. By us using aluminum here for our floor, it allows us to give you 350 pounds per sleeping space up here in the cab over, where a lot of our competition are going to be around 300. Over here you also have a TV. The TV is now something that's standard for this year, so if you wanted the TV here, you now have a great viewing area because it is on a swing arm. And again, it's going to be that Furrion brand, which we talked about outside. But Furrion TVs, we talked about how they do the testing, but you'll get that TV up here as a standard feature now for 2018. And it is going to be something that everyone here can see, even as you push it all the way back, the person up here that's sleeping here or sitting up here can watch TV as well. As we move towards the back of the coach, I want to point out something new for this year as well, and that's going to be our new countertops. One thing we've done new is we've lightened up the countertops in here, but we've still given you that same one solid piece of material. You don't have to worry about anything being molded together or anything being glued together. All of our countertops are one solid piece of material, so you don't have to worry about the glue drying out. You don't have to worry about there being any kind of cracks and then you get mold or anything like that in there. It's all one solid piece of material for your countertops. We have given you solid wood for all your doors and drawers. Again, a feature we've carried over, but these solid wood doors and drawers just going to help the coach give it a more residential feel with the glass inserts. And then as we go to the floor, you have a Congolian floor, which comes with a 7-year warranty. It's slip resistant, crack resistant, as well as stain resistant, to give you a floor that's going to last the lifetime of your coach. Over here to my right, your left, is going to be our sofa. You do have the option on some of our floor plans to get dual recliners. So look at your price sheet again and see if that's something that you wanted to add to your motorhome, is going to be dual recliners. But if you stay with a standard sofa, that is one extra sleeping spot. You'll also notice as you walk around the motorhome and look at all of our seating splices that we have a seat belt for those that want to sit down. So at every seat you will have a seat belt there for those that wanted to use them. On this motorhome here, you've got 7 seat belts here in the back of the coach. This will allow you to seat your friends, your family, and everybody that is in the motorhome is going to be safe because they are on a seat belt. But one thing about our seat belts that's unique is that we run our seat belts all the way through the floor and into the chassis, so they actually have a bolt into the floor, where a lot of our competition will not do so. By us bolting them into the floor and into the chassis, it allows us to make sure that you are safe. If you do get into an accident, you don't have to worry about the seat belts themselves coming loose. Up above is going to be our LED lights, which run all the way through the motorhome, but the real thing I want to focus on in our ceiling is going to be called the Even Flow AC system. Even Flow AC system is a residential ductwork for your air conditioning unit. You're going to get a standard 13.5 BTU for your air conditioning unit, but if you wanted to upgrade to a 15,000, you can do so. And if you upgrade to the 15,000, you will also get a heat pump. But this air conditioning unit, Even Flow AC, the benefits of it are that it's a residential ductwork, so it's going to be more efficient for cooling your motorhome. It's going to be quieter than what our competition has to offer, but also it has rounded off corners. So that means the same amount of air pressure is going to come out of each and every vent, which is going to give you the same temperature throughout the entire motorhome. You won't have hot and cold spots, where again, a lot of our competition will not go the extra lengths, won't give you this kind of air conditioning unit. We have taken the extra steps here at Coachmen to make sure you have a motorhome that's going to keep you cool no matter what the temperature is on the outside of the motorhome. Towards the rear of the coach, there's a few more features here at the Coachmen Freelander that separate us from some other brands out there. The first one is going to be in your bedroom. It's going to be our actual bed. We use a residential queen bed, so it's going to be 60 by 80, which is bigger than most of our competition out there. But you're going to get this 60 by 80 bed on every floor plan on our Freelander. So it allows you to actually have more leg room. It allows you to actually use your queen sheets that you might have at home, so you don't have to go out and buy RV sheets. And it just makes it more comfortable for that sleeping. Also, you have the ability to upgrade your mattress to a Serta or a pillow top mattress, depending on the floor plan you're in. But you do get a pillow top mattress now, which is going to be obviously much more comfortable than what you're typically used to in finding in an RV. Also, on each side of the bed, we've now offered you a power station or some plugs for charging your phone, put an alarm clock in there, or for those that have a CPAP machine, we also have given you a place to plug in your CPAP, or actually a place to store your CPAP so you can use it all night. You don't have to worry about knocking it off the bed. You don't have to worry about uncharging and running out of battery. So we've given you plugs, storage capacity for all those features on both sides of your bed at the same time, giving you a true residential queen bed at 60 by 80 inches. Also in the back of the coach, along with a full-size queen bed, we've given you some residential feel with a glass shower door in the bathroom, as well as ample storage compartments. So make sure when you're going to your dealer's lot, you look around the motorhome, look in the bathroom, see all the storage compartments you have there for whether it be your towels, your toiletries, or whatever else you may bring with you. As we move towards the front of the coach and come back to the middle, I want to show you off that we also have lots of storage capacity, whether it be in the kitchen, below the sink, in the cabinets above. We've also done something and given you slide-out pocket doors here, just to give you that privacy. So if you did have a lot of family and friends over and you just wanted to separate for a little while, you have the ability to do so. And while you're back there, please also notice that we've given you a new feature, and that's going to be a place for a TV to go. So we've already run the wires for that. So if you want to put a TV on the back wall right there, you can shut this door, turn on the TV back there, and you can watch TV in the privacy of your own bed. We've done a lot of features here to the new 2018 Freelander to make you, the customer, feel like you are at home on the road. I hope you've enjoyed this walk around. Hopefully you've learned a few things about what separates Coachmen from all the other brands out there. We appreciate your time. We thank you for those that have already purchased a Coachmen Freelander, for all your support and your business. And for those that are still considering, we thank you for your consideration. We hope to earn your business sometime in the near future. Thanks for watching this extended version. We hope you have a great day.